Baseball Asterisk is proud to present the history of the Montreal Expos mascot, Youppi. Youppi, a creation of Acme Mascots Incorporated, a division of Harrison, Erickson Incorporated, was commissioned by Expos Vice President Roger D. Landry. Originally leased by the team in 1979, the mascot was eventually purchased by the Montreal Expos baseball team and represented them until they moved to Washington, D.C., after the 2004 season. Youppi was designed by Bonnie Erickson, formerly a designer for Jim Henson, and the designer of Miss Piggy, Statler and Waldorf and other Muppet characters. The orange, hairy giant was one of the most popular figures among everyone at Olympic Stadium. The Expos introduced their first mascot during the 1978 season. Called Ski, the mascot resembled Mr. Met with a futuristic-looking uniform but was met with such a negative reaction that the team immediately retired it after one season. Ski was once attacked by a father of children frightened by it. Seeking a replacement, the Expos found a design for a mascot similar to the Phillie Phanatic in the inventory of an American mascot company that had gone bankrupt. The mascot was designed by Bonnie Erickson, who created the Phanatic as well as several Muppets characters, including Miss Piggy. The team named the new mascot Youppi, which is French for Yippee. Unlike Ski, Youppi was immediately popular with fans upon its introduction in 1979, particularly children, and the mascot became a fixture at children's hospitals during its 25 years as the Expos mascot. Youppi was the first mascot to be thrown out of a Major League Baseball game during the 1989 Expos season, on August 23 while atop the visitors' dugout in the 11th inning. Youppi took a running leap, landing hard and noisily on its roof, and then sneaked into a front row seat. Los Angeles Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda complained to the umpires 3, and Youppi was ejected by Bob Davidson, 4, though he later returned, confined to the home team's dugout roof, as Montreal eventually lost 1-0 in 22 innings. Youppi was also a frequent joke punchline of notoriously sarcastic Atlanta Braves broadcaster Skip Caray. Youppi was also referenced by pitcher Bill Lee during interviews in Ken Burns's baseball documentary. Youppi is one of only 3 mascots featured as displays at the Baseball Hall of Fame. The others are the Phillie Phanatic of Philadelphia, another design, and the famous chicken from San Diego. The Montreal-based political cartoonist Terry Mosier, better known as Island, depicted or referenced Youppi on several occasions, including a prescient 1988 cartoon drawn at a time when the Expos were having a poor season and depicting then general manager of the Canadiens Serge Savard receiving a phone call from Youppi, presumably seeking employment. Youppi was voted to the Mascot Hall of Fame in December 2019, and was inducted in June 2020. Youppi is the first mascot of a Canadian team to receive the honor. After the Expos moved to Washington, D.C., and became the Washington Nationals, the Nationals initially stated that Youppi would still be a part of the team in some capacity. However, the team adopted a new mascot, the Eagle Screech. For months after the move, the fate of Youppi hung in the balance. Negotiations were held with 10 groups, including the Montreal Alouettes. 7. On September 16, 2005, the Montreal Canadiens announced that Youppi would become the first official mascot of the organization, and the first mascot to ever switch between any 2 major sports leagues in North America. The terms of acquisition were reportedly in the 6 figures. 7. Youppi now sports the Canadiens' blue blanc rouge, blue, white, and red jersey. Youppi's first game in the Bell Center was on October 18, 2005. On February 19, 2012, at the Canadiens' first home game after the death of Montreal Expos great Gary Carter, Youppi wore the Expos colors in Carter's memory. On May 16, 2014, on the eve of the Canadiens series against the New York Rangers in the 2014 Eastern Conference Finals, New York City native Jimmy Fallon, the host of NBC's Tonight Show, which is taped in New York, made a bet with the Montreal Canadiens that if they won the series, Fallon would wear a Montreal jersey during his opening monologue. However, if the Rangers won the series, Youppi would have to wear a Rangers jersey around Montreal and post at least 10 pictures of him doing so on the Canadiens' Twitter account, and also change their avatar to a pic of Rangers goalie Henrik Lundqvist playing guitar. The Rangers won the series on May 29 in 6 games. As such, on June 1, the Canadiens honored their bet, and a dejected Youppi was photographed around Montreal in a Rangers jersey with Fallon's name on the back, and the last photo, as Fallon stated, featured him riding the mechanical bull at Montreal Bar Chez Serge.